Hey folks, so sorry. Look, I have absolutely no clue what happened this morning. I come to you live every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Apparently, whatever happened, I am hardwired in. But anyway, if you're a life insurance agent and you really want to get the skinny on how to build and grow a successful life insurance business, this is where you want to make sure that you're tuned into each and every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm a little flustered here because I'm wondering what in the heck happened to what actually happened since I'm hardwired. But hey, what do you do when things go wrong? You keep it moving. That's exactly what it is that you do. So I hope you guys had an awesome and amazing weekend, and the upcoming week I hope is definitely going to be a profitable one for you as well. Hey, Shanine, I have no idea. I know you were here before anyone else, but we had some sort of technical difficulty, so I had to restart the show and do a whole bunch of other stuff to get this thing off and running. So definitely thank you and everyone else for being here. As you're coming in, just go ahead and give me a shout out so that I know that you are here. We are broadcasting live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. So we're all over the place, right? Smart agents. This is what we're talking about today. The things that smart agents do. I know that one of the biggest things that we run into each and every time is surrounding leads, like how to get leads, like all those things. The past two shows we've dedicated to leads and how to get better leads and how to work your leads and those types of things. But there are some things that, quite honestly, I just see over and over again from the hundreds of life insurance agents that I consult with each and every week. Let me just ask in chat, who uses a CRM? I just want to see who that is watching this right now actually uses a CRM. If you do, just put in chat what CRM it is that you do use. Like, what is the one that you're using? And there's a couple of things that go along with that, because in this show, what I really want to get down to is how to really build a business. I want to choose my words appropriately. I really want to start getting down into how to build a business and how to actually start with the end in mind. There may be some things that you think you know about, but I really want to dive into some of this stuff. So yeah, if you're using a CRM, just hop over into chat. Just let me know what CRM it is that you're using. Beyond the CRM that you're using, how are you calling your leads? Like, what are you using to call your leads? Back in the day, cell phone, right? How many are still using their cell phone to call leads? Pop that into chat as well. Would love to see that as far as everything that's going on. And hopefully, all of you, if you want to join us over on YouTube, make sure that you do that. I may only be able to see the comments on YouTube. And it looks like that may be happening because of how I had to redo and refinagle the broadcast this morning. So I apologize with that. If you're wondering how to find us over on YouTube, all you have to do is go to YouTube, search Arturo Johnson Consulting. That's ARTURO, Arturo Johnson. That's all you have to type in, Arturo Johnson, and you'll find us over there. And I apologize for the debacle this morning. But anyway, when it comes down to, and I'll see your comments later, if you're watching over on LinkedIn, if you're watching on Facebook, Shanine says, use my cell phone, but with second business line called Easy Line. Okay, great. All right. And then we have Sean Nichols using the cell phone. All right, these are tools that are at our disposal, especially if you're using some other things that go along with that. You've heard me say, or I'm hoping you've heard me say before, that recording your calls is going to be the thing that really helps you get better. Now, why do I say that? When you record the calls that you make, the sales calls that you make, you're able to go back and listen to where you went wrong, where you may have screwed up, but also where you went right. There's no way to get better at sales than to study your tape. right? Those of you sports fans, you know that in a locker room or at a practice, what the coach does is it has the team review tape, not only of the opponents, but also of themselves, so that they can actually dissect what's going on. When you record your calls, you're actually able to dissect what's going on inside of your calls. And don't even freak out about this. You know, everything that we do and that we teach, one of the things that we very quickly discovered was that no one cares if you record them. All you have to say is, hey, we record for quality assurance, and you keep it moving. The thing about anything with dealing with people over the phone or on Zoom or whatever, if you make it a big deal or if you make it seem weird, it's going to seem weird to them. So you can't make these types of things seem weird, because if you make it seem weird, it's going to be weird. So that thing is easily handled right up front. So recording your calls, you're going to be able to review your tape. So now also with that, do you know your numbers? Do you know the numbers? Like, how many calls are you making? How many of those calls are turning into appointments? How many of those appointments are kept? How many of those kept appointments are sales being made? And on those sales that are being made, what is the type of insurance that's being sold? What is the AP, the annualized premium? These are your numbers. Now, a lot of people try and hold these numbers in their head, especially when they get started. But when you get started, these are the most important things to know. I can tell immediately a sophisticated business owner from a non-sophisticated business owner. And I'm not even disparaging the non-sophisticated business owner. What I'm saying is that if you are non-sophisticated, there's a way to become sophisticated. And when I talk to the two different types, the thing that is the key indicator of the type of business owner that I'm talking to, and even the gauge of success, is going to be that you know your numbers. I'm not talking about, well, like if I were to ask you, how much did you sell in March? We're in April now. This is what, April 4th? Something like, yeah, this is April 4th. How much did you sell in March? Do you have that number? Can you find that number? Right? But okay, how many appointments did you do in March? Do you know that number? How many final expense policies did you sell? How many IULs did you sell? How many mortgage protection policies did you sell? How many term? It's like, these are numbers that when you're able to literally see them laid out, all of these different numbers, you're able to start dissecting your business, and you can actually have it start becoming automated and predictable when you know your numbers. The numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you the truth of the story. If I ask you what's your closing percentage, you'll give me what you believe it is most times. Or you'll say something like, oh, well, when I get in front of the client, I can sell 100% of the time. It's probably not true. Hopefully it is. But in my experience, that's not the case. And when you have all of these things in a trackable system that I'm going to talk to you about today, it starts becoming very, very apparent. And it's why this particular episode is called Smart Agent. And from this episode on, every episode will be sponsored by what we call Smart Agent. Take a look. Most insurance agents are working too hard with little results. Introducing Smart Agent. Showcase who you are with your website and landing pages created with the sole purpose to drive new clients to purchase insurance. Smart AI to stay connected with prospects that have not purchased but encourages them to buy from you sooner rather than later. All in an effort to get your integrated calendar booked with appointments from people ready to buy. Integrated tracking systems to measure your ad campaigns, track your leads in your sales process, and even your own integrated phone system that can record all of your calls. These benefits and much more with Smart Agent. Everything you need to get the client. Agent is going to enable you to track your business in a way that it's never been tracked before. In the link, in the description of this video that you're watching now, wherever you're watching it, there's a link. We're going to be launching Smart Agent in May of this year. So next month, we're launching Smart Agent, and you'll be able to get access to this. The cool thing about this thing is that we already have high-end, high performers using this already. And they've been the guinea pigs, but they've also been the ones that have been able to get the most out of this. So we've been building it in order to release it to you so that you can be a smart agent as well. This whole thing is built by life insurance agents. I'm still a licensed agent, built for life insurance agents like yourself. It's not some sort of hodgepodge of things put together. And I definitely want, if you want to be one of the first to have access to this, all you have to do is go to the link that is in the description of this video. Click that link. It's the very first link, and you'll be able to put in your information. And as soon as we launch, you're going to have access to this. Now, you saw a couple of things in this video. How many people like what they saw in that promo spot? Because that is a promo spot for Smart Agent. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not? All right, let me know in the chat. There are a couple of things that go along with this. So many people say they need things like a website. They need things like a landing page. They need a way to track their leads that they're getting. First of all, how are you getting your leads, and what are you putting them in order to nurture them? Like, what is the thing you're putting them in? You notice that we talk about smart AI. Someone that comes into your ecosystem as a lead, how are you actually managing that lead? How often are you emailing them? How often are you sending them a text message? How often are you calling them? All of these things can be done on autopilot, where all you have to do is take a look and to see how it's going and how it's being handled. You don't have to wake up in the morning and say, okay, I need to send an email out to this one, this one, this one, and this one. It's automated. But also, we give you the emails you need to send. The emails that you need to send over a period of time to cultivate that relationship in order to get them to go ahead and book an appointment with you, because that's what you want. Just because you get a lead doesn't mean that a lead's ready to buy today or ready to buy next week. But what about next month? They may be ready, but if you're not top of mind, if you're not in front of them, there's no way that you're going to get that lead and convert that lead. So many people believe they need a website, which you do. You need a landing page, which you do. But here's the thing about all the websites that I see, and I'm just going to be frank and utterly blunt about it. People are doing too much. When you think about the concept of Google, when you go to google.com, what can you do other than put in a search term? Because that's all they want you to do. They don't want you clicking all here and there and going here and there. They don't want all of that. They want you doing one thing. And the thing is, that's all you want your clients to do as well. If someone happens on your website, there should be one dominant thing that they should be able to do, which is book a freaking appointment with you. No one cares about how long you've been in life insurance, where you live, what degrees you have. No one cares. No one cares. We think they do. It's one of those things that go along with ego, right? We want people to see us and think of us in a certain manner and in a certain light. That's what we want. But what does that person want? There are different things that people want. People literally, that's it. If I come to, or if someone comes to your website and they can't figure out how to book an appointment with you, like instantly, of your website. I don't care how pretty it is. I don't care how flowery it is. How impressive you think it is. Do you not think Google could have the most impressive website on the planet? Obviously they could, because they're the most dominant webs. No, there are more visits to Google than any other website in the world. But it's plain. It's simple. It's to the point. It's just that easy. So these are things that you have to consider. And then we talk about tracking your numbers. Am I speaking to anyone right now? I hope that I am. These are things that, especially if you're brand new and maybe even if you've been in business for a while as a life insurance agent, you may think you need to compete at a level where your website just looks impressive. Now, it shouldn't look like trash either, but the simplicity of what it should look like, it should be extremely simple. Now, what I want you to do, there are some things here, and let me just go to my next screen. All right, this is it. This is the website that is in the link in the description. It's Smart Agent, and basically you can see right here, you can watch that little video that I just showed you. You can see everything that it is that you're going to get that's included. Go ahead, put in your information, and click the button. I want to be the first to have access to Smart Agent. This is what it's going to be. I even have another video here that goes a little bit deeper. It's a little bit longer of a video about the functionality of Smart Agent. And then also beneath that, just go ahead, put in your information, and we're looking to launch this by March 1st. Excuse me, by May 1st. I'm sorry. May 1st, we're launching this. So next month, we're going to be launching this. Some of the companies of the agents that work with us already, you've got Family First Life, you've got World Financial Group, Advantage One Brokers, Primerica, Symmetry Financial Group. There are many others as well. But the thing about all of this, when it comes down to what it is that you want to build and what it is that you want to grow, you got to have your ducks in a row. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. I really didn't. Machinine says, facts, bro, Earl, keep it simple. It is about keeping it simple. And you want to have what we call no friction when it comes to the thing that you want to have occur. The thing that you want to have occur is a booked appointment. That is the thing that you want to have occur from your website or any landing page that you build. You want to have zero friction from that prospect coming to your site or your landing page to booking an appointment with you. Now, inside of Smart Agent, and I showed you everything that you get with that, go to that link that's in this video. Just click that link, and I want you to go ahead and watch the videos that are there if you like. Put in your information so that you can get access to this, and we're going to have more information coming that is going to make a huge difference in what it is that you're able to do as a life insurance agent. There's so much to cover. There literally is so much to cover with all of this. And look, I want to thank you for being here with me today. Go ahead, rewatch this video, especially if you came in late. Go ahead and watch it from the beginning. Once again, I apologize for the debacle. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure that you do. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we can go ahead and make sure that you get all the latest information. I come to you live every Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you next Monday. Click the link in the description and get more information on Smart Agent. I'll see you soon. You take care.